Hello, it's Mo. Today I have a magazine that I wanted to explore with you. This is Strong. Magazine. And I picked this one because of this area right here. It says, get a happiness boost. 10 simple ways to spark joy. And quite frankly, I thought that was going to be perfect. This is the Empowerment special issue. I can honestly say I never heard of this magazine before, and I've never picked it up before, but I wanted to check it out because I think we all need a little bit of happiness. So really that's the article I want to read, but I'm going to flip through it a little bit. This is an advertisement for protein powder, strawberry shortcake. That actually sounds really good. Looks like they have 12 delicious flavors: pineapple mango, strawberry, French vanilla, salted caramel or caramel, however you pronounce that word, banana, cookies and cream, milk chocolate, triple rich chocolate, marshmallow hot chocolate, chocolate wafer crisp, chocolate peanut butter, and chocolate monkey. There's a lot of chocolate in it. That sounds so good. Okay, I gotta turn the page. Now I'm just thinking chocolate. I don't think that's the point of it, but that's where my head went. So we'll just read a couple little snippets. This says, now and Zen. If you're feeling overwhelmed, this yoga workout is for you. Bring peace and quiet to your life just when you need it the most. And on page 60, 10 ways to spark joy. It's been a pretty heavy year. Yes. Add some lightness and laughter back into your day with these science-proven tips. That's what we're going to do. So, I'm going to just turn the pages. Sounds interesting. Cocktails with a twist. Go ahead, indulge. We round up our favorite low-cal summer bevies. Sounds nice. It does seem like a very good magazine in terms of motivation, fitness, diet, health. So that's kind of cool. I tend to associate magazines with celebrities, I guess. I don't know why. Maybe because they're always at the grocery store checkout. But this says be amazing. Weekend. Christmas always look so weird, don't they? And this is October 15th through the 16th this year in Charlotte, North Carolina. And this looks like there's the 5K, a bikini contest, a showcase, and a gala. could actually go to that. That's in my neck of the woods. But I'm not. Because I'm not much of a runner. 5Ks are difficult for me. Okay, this is strong, resilient, shredded, unbeatable to the core. Fighter's core. This looks like it's a dietary supplement. Lose fat, keep muscle. I never really know what to believe. I'll read this little snippet. It says magic mushrooms. Primarily known for their B vitamin content and ability to replace meat in some vegetarian dishes, mushrooms can be a great way to add fiber and antioxidants to your salads and side dishes. But new research published in Advances in Nutrition identified a link between mushrooms and cancer that you can really sink your teeth into. In their study, they found that people who ate 18 grams of mushrooms daily? Wow. Had a 45% lower risk of developing cancer than those who didn't eat mushrooms. 18 grams seems kind of like a lot though. While you might assume that these benefits were more prevalent in fancier mushrooms, such as shiitake, oyster, and maitake, researchers say that the driving antioxidant and cellular protector responsible for these results, arthrotheanine, I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right, is found in all variety of mushrooms. So there's no need to upgrade to portobello unless you choose to. A brisk walk for brain health. Science shows that there's an association between reduced levels of blood flow, stiff vessels, and dementia, and researchers wondered if exercise could be a way to boost blood flow in older adults who were suffering from cognitive decline. After a full year of 3 to 5 walking sessions per week, participants showed decreased stiffness of blood vessels and increased blood flow to the brain, with the highest results seen in those who consumed the most oxygen, a marker of aerobic exercise. These findings prove that physical fitness doesn't just benefit your physique, it keeps your brain smart too. That's pretty cool. I feel like I already knew that, but that's pretty cool. Still. So important to just, live your life in moderation, get exercise, eat right. Just interesting things. What? This says, up in smoke, carcinogens have put a damper on our grilling enthusiasm. But how detrimental is backyard barbecuing to your health? I had no idea barbecuing was bad. Did you? Why is it bad? Why is everything bad for you? That tastes so good. But, okay, it says, there's no need to shut your barbecue down for good. Instead, try these ideas for enjoying your favorite grilled meats while limiting your intake of carcinogens. I wonder if it's just because it's burnt. What does it tell me? I don't know. Anyways, okay. So avoid placing meat directly over a flame. Okay. Use a microwave oven to pre-cook meats before barbecuing them. No. So you can cut back on grilling exposure time. I don't like that. Rotate your meat as it cooks. Okay, I can do that. Remove charred sections on meat and stay away from consuming any drippings such as gravy. Clean your grill frequently to reduce the amount of PAHs that can accumulate. Opt for grilled fish occasionally, which will cook much faster than red meat. Grill on top of tin foil so drippings are less likely to make their way into the flame. This is wild. I'm kind of sad. I like grilled meat. This is about building the ultimate arms. Dun dun dun. These are pretty good. I do these sometimes. Little dumbbell action. This one says curl to overhead press. Side lateral raise. Overhead tricep extension. Front raise. Bent over side lat raise. Same concept as bent over. Curl to tricep extension. Oh, that was kind of neat. I normally just do this, but you curl and then you bend over and you extend back. Alright, and then dumbbell punch out. Sound effects make everything better, in my humble opinion. Okay. This article on this woman. I really just want to go to page 60. Oh, that looks delicious. What? It's corn and peaches and tomatoes and maybe mint. That's what that looks like. Does it have the recipe? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it's tomatoes, peaches, corn, basil, and mint, olive oil, salt, pepper, feta, capers. Yes, please. Yes, please. Small effort, big impact. Probably I'll choose a charity. Recycle. Bees. Plant flowers, or try to. Unless you're like me and they just die. This is another workout area. Or not area, but exercises people can do. Lateral band walk, standing glute kickback, squat pulse. All of these things are really excellent. And I should probably go to the gym after this. I do some ways. I don't do all of them. Lunges are not my friend. Just saying. Okay, where's page 60? Oh, this is the yoga part. Ways to spark joy. I already love this little rainbow and little kitten, which I know some people don't like cats, but it's cute. It's an upside down rainbow. I just realized that. Isn't red supposed to be here? Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay, you ready to dig in? Find all the ways we can spark some joy. It says, it goes without saying it's been a year and a half. But with hope on the horizon, we're ready to shake off the dust and feel like ourselves again. And that starts with actively participating in happiness. Invite moments of fun and lightness into your day with these ideas for being intentionally joyful, which is a lot harder to do than it sounds sometimes. I'm glad there's a little glare. There we go. Joy is an inside joke with a friend, the thrill of a new adventure, the thoughtfulness of a gift. It's in the little things and it's in the big moments too. Joy has a different definition for each of us, says Lisa McCord, author, speaker, and founder of Joy School. Joy School? What? where she has 20 plus years, she's taught people the art of genuine happiness. That is awesome. For some, it's a high energy, raise the roof, party vibe, and for others, it's a deeply still and profound sense of quietude and inner bliss. I'm kind of in the middle. Sometimes I like one, sometimes I like the other. On a physical level, joy occurs when your body's feel-good hormones, dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, release into the central nervous system. This rush can result in physical sensations such as an all-over tingling or a sudden rush of tears, according to Healthline.com. Joy boosts the immune system, reduces stress and pain, and supports longevity. Nice. I'm still hung up on the fact that there's a school that you can go to learn how to be happy. Life is crazy. And maybe right now we could all use a little more of it. Now more than ever, it's critical to build your joy muscle. I took anatomy. Where is that? Your joy muscle, because a lot of us have forgotten how to live in a joyful state of emotional freedom, and that's keeping us in a collective, limited rut of low vibe existence. There's a lot of truth in this. I think your joy muscle's up here though, if I had to guess. If stress, worry, fear, and negativity have been consuming you lately, then it's time to flex that joy muscle. Keep reading to discover 10 simple ways to inject lightness, laughter, and fun into your days for a more joyful you. Alright, giddy up. Okay, you ready? I'm excited actually. I love this stuff. I geek out on this stuff. Okay, number 1. Try something new. When was the last time you attempted to do something completely new? Follow your curiosity by playing the guitar, discovering a new language, reading to children, doing yoga, painting a picture, or rock climbing. Trying something new can ignite the excitement of being a beginner. There's also some terror involved. Karina Krepp, holistic life coach, certified yoga instructor, and ACE certified personal trainer, suggests making a list of all the things you've ever wanted to try but haven't yet. Then pick something that people who know you would be stunned to hear you're trying. Step outside your comfort zone and into the joy of new, she says. There's no pressure when you're a total beginner, only the wonder of learning and the novelty of growing your joy. Actually, story time. I have a bucket list, and that's what I was doing before the pandemic, was trying to do something off of that list every month, and I found it really did increase my excitement about life and help fight my own demons. So I kind of stopped with the pandemic because a lot of it you couldn't really do anymore, but hopefully we can get back into that. Okay, so that was number 1, try something new. If you guys have suggestions for things to try that are kind of unique, I'd love to hear them. Just comment, because I honestly would love to read some like unique ideas out there. Anyways, okay, number 2 is sing loud and proud. Oh, I don't think people want to hear me sing. Sing loud and proud. Whether you're a secret shower singer, okay, I can do that, or you can't get enough of cruising down the highway, as soon as you croon in the car, letting loose in the moment and belting out a tune reaches a level of joy that's undeniable. And it turns out that that's a psychological fact. According to McCourt, singing clears stagnant energy out of your body. I didn't know that was a thing. Quiets an overactive mind, releases endorphins, and even strengthens immunity, she says. Who cares if you can't carry a tune? Like me. I can't sing. Okay, number 3. Make connections. Crep makes it a point to say every nice thing that comes into her mind to other people while she's on her daily walks. Things like, I love your skirt, great to see you, enjoy your bike ride. It's those little interactions and small connections that Crep finds additional sparks of joy. That makes a lot of sense. It may even matter more today with so many of us disconnected for so long. True. Feeling socially connected also helps to improve physical health and mental, emotional well-being. I don't really have anything to add to that. I agree. Okay. 4 says engage with nature, which I also agree with too. So, according to the Environmental Protection Agency, the average American spends 93% of their life indoors. Oh gosh, that's so bad. Oh wow. Okay. Add a worldwide pandemic to the mix with many people still working remotely or feeling apprehensive to venture out, and that percentage might be even higher. But scientific research has revealed that getting outdoors is good for your health, from improving short-term memory, increasing longevity, and reducing stress to boosting immune function and decreasing anxiety and depression. A stroll by the river, a hike through the forest, or a lunch break on a park bench can provide a multitude of benefits. My biology improves every time I find a green space to ease my tension. I 100% agree with that, and no offense to all the Americans out there, but we don't do a very good job at that, and other countries are kicking our butt with their ways of adding green spaces to big cities and incorporating nature into their day-to-day, and it's I think it shows, honestly. Okay, moving on. Okay, this one says, number 5, do your good deed of the day. Jill Lubin, the 4-time best-selling author who penned The Profit of Kindness, suggests practicing a conscious act of kindness every day as a way to spark joy into your life. Examples include sending an encouraging text to a friend, helping a neighbor, connecting with someone you haven't seen in a while, or sending a card to someone in the mail. Crep says when she feels low, she goes to her cupboard, takes out some canned goods, and heads to her local community fridge that was set up to help others in need. I do like that idea. Doing good for someone else lights up the brain's pleasure and reward centers as if you were the receiver, not the giver. This phenomenon is called the helper's eye. That's so cool. Okay. Number 6 says tidy up your space. Oh boy. I really like things very organized, so this one's right up my alley. Tidy up your space. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the KonMari, is that how you say it? Method created by Marie Kondo. This popular organization method, which she outlined in her book The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, the Japanese art of decluttering and organizing, took the world by storm and even earned Kondo a Netflix series. Kondo method encourages people to tidy up and organize their space by letting go of things that no longer spark joy. The criterion for deciding what to keep and what to discard is whether or not something sparks joy, she wrote in her book. When deciding, it's important to touch it, and by that I mean firmly holding it in both hands. Okay? As if communicating with it. With that material thing, be it a book, an article, clothing, a knick-knack, a decorative pillow, sparks joy, as in you feel a thrill rising within you. Keep it. If it doesn't, let it go. But be sure to thank it before saying goodbye to it. The idea is to not only clear your clutter, which in itself feels pretty darn good, but to help you develop a deeper appreciation for the things you have. I've never heard of this, but that sounds good to me. I'm keeping it. Number 7, leave a big tip. In August 2020, Fox 56 News Lexington, Kentucky reported that after seeing a big tip challenge on Facebook, Jonathan Alexander gathered up some oh my gosh, why can't I say this? All of a sudden. Donations, thank you, to leave a $300 tip to a Waffle House server and a $1,100 tip to the crew at Texas Roadhouse. While most of us may not be able to afford $1,000 tips, leaving anything higher than the average recommended 15 to 20% can undoubtedly make your server's day and put a grin on your face too. If you're fortunate enough to be able to help somebody do it, it's an amazing experience. Alexander told them about his big tip gesture. I get it. It's like the same concept of doing like a good deed, but not everybody can do that type of good deed. So there's that. This is a quote. When I need to find some joy in my life, I go to the animal shelter or the puppy store and ask to see a few pups. I let them lick my face, chew on my shoelaces, and I watch them jump on each other and play. This literally makes me laugh and forget everything. Fair enough. Okay, number 8. Make a happy bridge. Make a happy bridge. Did you know it's possible to rewire your brain to lean on positivity? To begin this process, identify as many things you can think of that bring you joy, from big things like planning a trip to small things such as a warm bath. Then when you need a boost, choose one that's doable in that moment and go do it, says Julie Potiker. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right either, but mindfulness expert and author of Life Falls Apart, but you don't have to. Mindful methods for staying calm in the midst of chaos. When you enrich and absorb the good feelings you have while feeling joy, you make a happy bridge in your brain. Crazy. Which means creating new neural pathways by consciously choosing joyful activities. In this way, taking action to counteract negativity encourages your brain to rewire for happiness. That was a lot. Okay, cool. I'm processing it all. Okay, number 9. Dance like no one's watching. Pause your eye roll on this ad nauseum phrase because it's got some merit. Sean T, a celebrity fitness trainer with Beachbody, says cutting a rug in the privacy of your own home can improve cardiovascular endurance and total body fitness. Movement makes you happy, so move, he says. Boost those endorphins and get joyful. If you're feeling totally awkward, try following his dance and fitness program, Let's Get Up, a 30 to 35 minute session that promotes happiness and positivity at beachbodyondemand.com. I get that. Like working out, moving your body brings up those endorphins. Okay, and number 10. Turn negativity around. If you want to dig a little deeper to find joy, then this one's for you. When you're feeling blue or experiencing negative emotions, instead of distracting yourself with an indulgence like sitting on the couch and watching Netflix, which is definitely my go-to, invite the full experience of the emotions instead. McCourt suggests take a piece of paper and write it all out, being as petty and whiny and childish as you possibly can be. Well, yikes. Don't censor yourself and don't try to be mature or enlightened about it, she explains. But before you start, set a timer for 10 minutes and stop as soon as it goes off. This gives your emotions a chance to run through you. After your 10-minute rant, ask yourself, based on all of this, what would I love? Let your negative emotion be the springboard for realizing what would make your heart sing, and then put all your energy and intention into this new vision. I love this one. I used to do that when I was having rough days. I would crawl back into bed, put the sheets over my head, and I'd just start feeling like so sorry for myself, and the inner dialogue was just so pitiful, honestly. And I still have days like that. I think a lot of us do. And you kind of go into this woe is me, Eeyore kind of, phase. And for a while there, I was setting an alarm. I don't remember if it was 10 minutes, but it was less than an hour for sure. And I would allow myself to just be miserable and say all horrible things in my head. I didn't write it out, but I definitely was up here. And then when the alarm went off, I would begrudgingly take the covers off, take a deep breath, and then I'd get up and I'd go about my day, whatever I had to get done. And I do think that it was a really good method for me personally. I don't know if this is for everybody, but sometimes you can't even pinpoint what's bothering you, what's making you frustrated or mad, and so sometimes that stays with you because you haven't figured it out and you're just in a bad mood all day. And if you almost stop and take that moment to be like, okay, why I'm in a bad mood? Well, this is crappy, and this is this, and this is this, and this is this. Then you can almost move past it. That's really interesting. I love the fact that that was a suggestion in here. Anyways, so thank you so much. I was really excited to read this article, just because I think we all need ideas, and not all these ideas are going to work for everybody, but I do think it's helpful and it's important, and trying to stay positive even with the really negative things going out in there in the world, some scary things going out there in the world. So anyways, thank you as always for spending some time with me, and go out there and try to spark as much joy as you can.